You know, and it gives you a strong belief in yourself.
Dean, if I had your information a few years back, man, I would not have gotten a divorce. I promise you that. And I even say this much: with what I know now, a few years back, man, I would not have gotten a divorce. And I've got Texas for my promise you that. And I even say this much: with what I know now, a few years back, man, I would not have gotten a divorce. And I've got Texas for my promise you that.
The first time I heard of you, roughly 3 weeks ago. And I listened to that interview over and over and over, and then finally I thought, well, I'll check out his, I'll search him on, I'll Google him, and then bought one product, and oh shit, this makes sense. And then I went to the next one, and it says, well, you get out of life what you put into it, and it snowballed, and I was just, man, oh man.
You gave me that foundation, like you've always said that human thinking, if you're a human, you can't have alpha thoughts. But there's a difference between being a human and trying to have alpha thoughts versus adapting what you've learned to what suits you as a person, as a man, and to say, well, these are the rules that these work for me,
Right. What you doing, man?
Yeah, I'm great, Dean. Yeah, real good, man. Yeah, for real. I just really like to say how much Dirty Talk has really really had an impact on everything I do, or every sort of interaction I have with women now. It's great.
Let me ask you something. But wait, let me ask you something, Tim, real quick. Before you really got into Dirty Talk, what is the difference between how things were before and how things are now?
I'd say before I started listening to the Dean, I mean, I did pretty well with women before, but the problem really was I didn't have the how can I put this? I guess I sometimes I would give myself excuses not to talk to women, not to really get what I wanted, not to go after what I wanted. And since I listened to Dean, that's no longer a problem. I mean, I go for what I want, and I don't take it personally if it doesn't go my way.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. And also, I mean, to be honest, my success with women now is at a point where it works so well. It's actually a problem.
Okay, well, what was the turning point on the progress that you made?
Well, the turning point was really taking the time, having the programs, learning what was in them, to take the time to take care of her and to figure out what she needs and to do this for her, to make the effort to get her what she needs in the bedroom, to service her.
Oh man, now you're servicing the shit out of her, huh?
Every day.
Well, describe the situation. What went down? How did it go down?
Well, so I finally figured out what she needed. I was, playing with her, like using one of the 5 play techniques, and I found one that she liked, and I went with it, and then I replaced my fingers with my tongue. And so I'm down there, like the email describes, and I get this liquid in my eyes, a strange salty taste, and I didn't mind, and I thought it was just lubrication. I was just like, okay, whatever. And then she starts gyrating, and she's got the stomach motion going, and her face, her eyes roll to the back of her head, all that stuff, and she's making noises.
That's pretty much.
And then she climaxes.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
She hits the peak, and just like you taught me, I keep going, and I do it for a good 15 minutes before she says, okay, you gotta stop, which is good for me because my jaw, my tongue was like
30 times 6.
Now wait, hold on.
It made me feel good. It made me feel good to know that I'm taking care of her right. She made me feel good about that too. She was like, "Oh, I've never had anyone do that before." All that good talk that they give when they come, and like to see my sheets drenched was amazing.
And I played it like a human.
And I wouldn't have been able to do it on my own. I mean, like I wouldn't have stood a chance. Yes. I would have went in there, flopped around on top of her for like 5 minutes and went to bed. That would have been it. So I learned quite a bit.
satisfied.
Wow.
Okay, when I would bring new women in, when I would see beautiful women, I talk to them,
awesome.
Give them my details.
You realize after what you did,
I would say, yeah, well, okay, that's great. We'll meet sometime, next week, for example. And I would completely forget.
Got some water.
I'd completely forget about it because I was so.
Some water, and then she said, "I got
it was so fun. I was seeing so many other women that every new women that I bring in. I either forget to call them,
got like a little beep on the phone or whatever. And then I was like, all right, but
I'd have no free time myself trying to fit a day in a girl in each day to see. I'd have no free time myself, and I'd start missing the things that I like to do. I play a lot of sports. I like to work out. Things like that. That's important to me.
It just reconfirmed what I already knew.
How did that make you feel?
And it really just got to the point where I had three good women.
It makes you like, you want to be Superman, but you're thinking like Magneto. you thinking you like, man.
She respecting you as a man?
She respects me as a man. She does not, as of this point, she does not challenge me anymore. She is good to me. She is very, very good to me because I earned that shit. I'm low tolerance, no tolerance. There's no bullshit. We don't fight. We don't have arguments. Nothing like that. We're good to each other. And if she were to change, she understands that would be the end of it. There's no tolerance for that kind of thing.
Well, what is no tolerance to you? What is that to you?
No tolerance to me means you don't compromise on your values, the things that make you who you are. And my values were instilled in me by some of the products that I got from you, and everything that you've ever said, every word that you say in the products is to my benefit.
Your show is scheduled to start in 21 seconds.
These are things that I've instilled into my life. I live by these things. These are my laws, rules, and codes, and I don't compromise on them, period.
Right. Oh, absolutely. And
the thing that made me want to stick with you is when I first emailed you to ask which product I should buy. You didn't email me back. You called me. You called me to assess my state, where I was in the game.
I'm a new recent listener. I think you are fucking amazing. Like, I wish there were more people like you. I just think I try and catch listening to your station like whenever I get a chance. I just think you're like straight up. Like, I love the way you just say it like it is. Like, it's fucking amazing. Too bad there are not more guys like you.
I like what you do because not only are you helping these gentlemen, you're also helping us. Because as a woman, I don't want a wimpy guy that I can walk all over. And believe me, I have a million of those guys chasing after me, and they completely turn me off. Women like a strong man. Women like a confident man. They like men that have a life, and they like men that don't drop everything, just because she snaps her fingers.
I have more respect for men that are like you three, that keep the shit at 1,000, than these motherfuckers that are thirsty and come at right. But it's more of the game, the storylines, the lies. If I had a man that kept shit 1,000 with me, and I know he's 100% real, yeah, we're fucking every day if it's by my choice. But motherfuckers out there don't know how to keep shit real, and they think they about real, and they not. They think they know how to fuck, and they don't.
The Man Mindset Show celebrates the strength, wisdom, insight, and purpose men carry throughout their life and throughout this world. Our purpose is to develop strong character, communication skills, and teach a secret system of power, hidden knowledge that will lead you through your own personal development and growth. You will learn new information to help you develop a proactive direction and goals, and also how to control sexual thoughts and outcomes. Most importantly, you will gain the ability to produce desired results in any endeavor undertaken, ultimately leading to a realization of your own purpose and mission in life. Learn how to reinvent yourself and to see the world with a new set of eyes without any self-sabotage or excuses. It's game
right. What's up, everybody? www.themanmindset.com. I'm your boy, the Dean. Class is in session. It's Wednesday, guys, August 2nd. Just real quick before I bring in, matter of fact, I'll bring him in first before I even start running my mouth. Greg, how you doing today, big dog?
I hate the world, but other than that, everything's good. What's going on with you, man?
Shit, I can't call it, fam. Thank you for being here. Guys, if y'all want to call in, the number is 515-605-9373. That's 515-605-9373. This is being brought to you by, remember, guys, it's my birthday month. So we have the birthday packages and all the other things. Just go to the Man Mindset, click on my ugly ass baby picture, and you'll see the discounts that we have for the month.
Yeah, I was wondering who that critter was. I was wondering who that was.
Hey, that little motherfucker was a bad little motherfucker. Got his ass beat a lot, but anyway, yeah. So
I was like, what kind of accident was had? But okay, now.
He dressed all fucking goofy and shit. Yeah, I don't know why my mom dressed me like that. She must have hated my ass. Anyway, no, but but no, I just want to say to you guys, check that out. Also, I just want to make an announcement. I'm going to start bombarding you with lots of YouTube videos, so look for that. Go ahead and subscribe. We are on the other station, so if you can subscribe to this station, I'm trying to plead my case to YouTube that got me banned. If y'all know, a few weeks ago, we had some racist guys on there, and they got us banned. But I'm going to do this on this end until I'm out of jail October 3rd, I think, or October 10th, so I can go back to my other station. But for now, this is all I can do. So what I'll do is I'll record here, and I will bring it to my other station. So, guys, make sure y'all check that out. My regular station for all you guys is stevesyoutube.com. Just go to stevesyoutube.com. It'll bring you to our regular YouTube station, so you don't have to type in all that shit. Just type in stevesyoutube.com, and it'll bring you to my YouTube channel. But other than that, man, we're here to take your calls. I want to say hi to everybody in the chat room, everybody that's listening, everybody that's sitting back. We got a pretty good show for you today, man. We're going to be talking about passion, man. And, and matter of fact, let's go ahead and get into that right now. Guys, if y'all want to chime in, the number is 515-605-9373. That's 515-605-9373. Press 1. We'd love to have you in. Well, apparently, former LSU safety Jamal Adams a few days ago made a statement that unfortunately he has retracted. And let's see here. Let me see. I'm just want to make something. So this guy apparently said something about dying. The football field is the perfect place to die. And I think he was saying there was so much sacrifice that we go through as a team, just connecting with one and winning ball games. There's nothing like playing the game of football, okay? That's what he's doing. And he retracted by the statement saying that he wants the game to be safer. Now, a lot of people took his comments out of context. But I don't think a lot of you guys understand that as an NFL player, again, I've never been an NFL player. I've only played up to the high school level, never the college. So I'm not one to say what he's feeling. But what I can say is I can understand what he's saying as far as the football field is the perfect place to die. Because if you have the passion that a lot of football players have to play the sport, of course, it's hard. It's a hard place to leave when you retire. But what he meant, he didn't mean really dying on there. It's just that his passion and love for football is so great that if there's anywhere to die, it would be right there. Now, what does that have to do with us? Well, as a man and being out there and hunting and meeting women and living that life that I used to live, I can say myself that if I were to die, if I was a single man, I would die. I would want to die hunting, because there's no greater feeling in the world to walk out of your door knowing that these women out there have no chance, that the animals, the zebras, the lambs, the fucking the buffalo, all the animals in the Serengeti don't have a chance when you're out there. There's no thrill that is greater than meeting women and throwing them back into the water just because you can, or talking to women and getting them all excited and just moving away because you can, or bringing a woman to your apartment, a beautiful woman to your apartment, mess around with her and just tell her to go home because you can. Then that's what we're going to be talking about today, the love and the passion that we have for the sport, if you want, and not calling it a sport, but the thrill of being out there and hunting, and the thrill and the feeling you get, the euphoric feeling you get, even when you get shot down by women, the feeling that you have when you're in the Serengeti. Greg, talk to me, man. You know what I'm talking. You know what I'm talking about. When you remember back in the day when you walked out that door, it was like a whole new. Every day was a new adventure to me. But what's your take on that, Greg? What do you have on that, man?
Well, competition is what brings out the man in you. Yeah, I don't. People used to say, "Well, how could you go through so many women?" It's like it was like the next one up. Competition is what motivated me. I don't even think it had as much at all to do with how much I may have liked one or the other. Because candidly, I just don't think I like many of them at all. But I love competition in everything that I do. In fact, even when it came down to going into the courtroom and doing what I do now, a lot of it is about the competition and my desire to win. Conquest is part of being a man. You're not. The narrative that they have out here today is what's killing guys. Listen, if you're not competing at everything you're doing, you're cheating yourself. Everything is competition.
Yes.
Everything. And you know what the worst part about it is, Steve? You know what really I think really screwed it up?
What's that?
Is when they started giving everybody a trophy just for showing up.
Yes.
You show up, you get a trophy.
Yes.
Listen, I only want the nice T-shirt. If they give you a trophy for coming in as a loser, and I get a raggedy looking T-shirt, or I don't get anything at all, but I get like even a matchstick that says you won, I want the matchstick. You keep the big old pretty trophy. Give me something that says I'm number one. That's what it's about.
Yeah, I want to go back because I want to take y'all guys further back to even my childhood, even when I was 9 years old, even younger than that. I was competitive in everything I did, to playing sports, to playing video games, to playing electric football, all the way down to playing paper football. I don't care what it was. There was something in me that just had to win. And here's the thing, guys. I would lose. I'd get my ass kicked. There was a thing called electric football, guys, where the football field to vibrate. You had these little men and we used to have a league in that shit. Everything I did, if I lose, okay, no problem, Greg. If I lose,
pissed, huh?
Yeah, no
You're
doubt.
Pissed, huh?
Yeah, I was pissed. But here's the thing: even playing basketball against my friends, we play 1-on-1, 2-on-2, 3-on-3. Even if I would lose on that and I had a bad day, when everybody went home, I would stay back and I would shoot more shots
in practice.
Even when it was raining outside, it was like we would play a game called field goals. We kick the ball on the side of the wall, and which is weird games we would play. But when I would lose, because even when it started to rain, Greg, the rain would start to come down, and everybody's, oh man, it's time to go home. I didn't go home. I stayed back, and I practiced, and I practiced, and I practiced. Everything that I would lose in, Greg, I don't care what the situation was, what the weather was like, as long as I made it home before the lights came on, because if the lights come on, you got to be back. That's
ass kicking time.
That's ass kicking time, right?
Yeah, so, you get work.
So the passion and drive that I had to be better, to be greater, is still the same drive that I have today, no matter what it is. But even with women, like you said, there is no the greatest drug in the world, because I've never done drugs, but the drug to me is the drug of knowing that I got to look when I wake up and open my eyes, I got a chance. As long as I can get out my bed, I got a chance. As long as I can walk and be able to grab the doorknob and be able to see with my eyes, I got a chance. And to wake up every morning, guys.
Every day is another day to make it right.
Every day is a day to make those wrongs into rights. Because even in loss, even losing the battle, gentlemen, it was the great. And this is what a lot of young men don't understand.
It's an experience, though, Dean. It's still an experience, and the experience makes you stronger for the next time. And I tell guys, say, listen, it's like, you got to look at a lot of things in life kind of like a series, a drive. You might punt the ball, but the game's not over. You're just punting. Sometimes you punt to establish field position.
Yes.
But it's not over. We'll punt the ball down there. Okay, we'll stop them. They'll punt it back to us. We got better field position. We'll get it going again. But everything you do is about competition. Everything you do is about pushing yourself to be the absolute best. And I play spades. Got this little app that plays spades, and I'm a spades freak. I play, and if I don't win, dude, I'm really salty about that shit.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, it doesn't matter if it's spades, checkers, chess. If we have to answer racing and mine doesn't win, I'm going to stomp them.
Yes. I don't care, dude, if it was tic-tac-toe. I don't care if it was tic-tac-toe, hangman, playing Connect 4, even taking cars and having racetracks. Any competition.
But that's where the best 2 out of 3 came from, Dean.
Yeah.
You got me this time. Okay, we'll go 2 out of 3.
Yes.
Okay, we'll go 3 out of 5. I'm not going to sit here and just let you beat me. I'm not wired that way.
Exactly. And it's just having that thrill of being in the midst of competition, knowing that, it might not be my day today, Greg, but I'm going to as long as I give over 100% of myself, I can't be mad at myself. Now, look, I can be disappointed at the result because I feel like I should have done better.
Right.
But this is where a lot of you guys don't understand the beauty of the man mindset and what it can do for you, because even in loss, guys, I don't get mad at myself. I don't get frustrated. I just sit back. I chuckle. Greg, how many women have I walk up to a woman, talk to her, she walks away, ignores me, does anything, and it's comical to me. It's like, okay, good. It's like cool. It's cool. It's fine. I'm never gonna take my ball and go home. There are days, Greg, I go out there in the Serengeti, and there are days I can't get the zebra. I can't get the deer. I can't get the wild boar. There are days I lose. But in loss, I win. Why, Greg? Because like I said before, just getting out of the house, going to do something, putting myself in situations is more winning, even if I lose, because the regular guy won't even put himself in those situations, man.
Hey, listen, man. I knew, there's so many instances where I was, you try to talk to one chick and she want to give you the cold shoulder or play funny. I holler at her friend and then could convince her friend to say, listen, just because your girl, she didn't want to have a good chance to have a good time with a good guy, don't mean you shouldn't.
Right.
And, sometimes they get mad at you, and sometimes you end up banging both friends because they're competitive. See, that's what the problem is. See, guys stop being competitive and just let the chicks stay competitive. Yes. They're competitive anyway. because they want to know more about you. And you should be competitive because you want to know more of them, not about them, but just more of them. And hey, listen, no matter how many times the lion fails, he always hunts.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line.
That will always be the bottom line. And I think a lot of young men don't see it that way or can't understand the power that they have. Listen,
well, they're microwave guys. They're not the guys that prep the food, let it marinate for a while. You may marinate all night long. You may marinate for a couple of days on what you're trying to do. You know, they just want to get it, throw it into a microwave and sit there and count for 30 seconds, and then wonder why it's not fully cooked on the inside. It's rough around the edges because it's not the same as if you were to prepare that, that piece of meat, that fish or whatever. And, you lace your pan, you put, whatever garnishes you're going to put on it before you bake it, and then you slide it in the oven, and instead of cooking it on 900, you cook it on 400, 900 for an hour when it should be on 400 for 3 hours, because that helps, it bakes it in, it gets you the most out of it.
Right.
And that's what everything you do in life should be about.
Everything that you do, meaning when you walk out that door, you know that you have an opportunity to change a woman's life. That cocky and that arrogant. I have the opportunity of changing a woman's life like she's never been changed before, because there's going to be some woman or a group of women out there who are going to be lucky enough to finally meet a man. Some woman is going to win the lottery in my head, because she's going to be graced with my presence. Whether she's down like 4 flats, Greg, or she's not interested at all. She's going to get the opportunity to meet somebody that she rarely meets in her lifetime. And that was my thought process, Greg. I've always thought that way. I've always moved like that because, again, I'm grateful for my body being able to function. And I think a lot of individuals don't understand that, there's an old saying, if you don't use it, you lose it kind of thing. And if you've never used it at all, you never know you had it in the first place. You know what I mean? So for a lot of you individuals out there, it's, okay, when you retire, okay, you always see the athlete crying and sobbing because the love of it and the passion is so great. It's hard to leave something behind that you have loved all your life. And that, like I say, even in relationships or marriages for guys like us, man, putting those cleats up and really getting out of the game and everything, such a hard thing to do. It was tough, but it was something that, I can look back on, and I can say to myself that, I did it. I did everything that I wanted to do. I lived from the moment I remember talking to girls and getting my ass beat because I was kissing girls and getting in trouble for being in the bushes and getting caught in the closet, playing truth or dare as a kid. I mean, going back, I can look back and be glad and truly be happy about the life that I lived, because a lot of individuals have never got that opportunity. But the thing that's important to me is that a lot of you guys do have the opportunity. A lot of you guys do have the chance to be better. The $1 million question is what are you going to do about it to make yourself better? That's the question that a lot of guys cannot answer, and it's hard to answer, especially in this day and age. And guys, if y'all want to call in, The number is 515-605-9373. Press 1. We'd love to hear from you. But for a lot of you guys out there, I know that it's kind of difficult sometimes. And this is the thing that we want to push you on. Let's go ahead and go to the first call. 515-605-9373 is the number. Press 1. We'd love to hear from you. Let's bring first caller in. Let's do this. We'll continue talking about this in a second.
Cut that bitch off.
Looks like Sean. Sean, is that you, big dog?
Yep.
Yep. Hey, what's going on, Sean? How
Hello?
you doing? How you doing, man?
Oh, good. How about yourself?
I'm doing the show, fam. What's good with you?
Okay. Well, actually, I remember you talking about. I think it was one of your shows last week where you talking about taking a box and just start saving up your money for going out on vacation.
Yes.
And for the longest time, I wanted to go to spring break, and I wanted to get my body right and get more in shape, but I'm like, fuck it, and just go plan for next year to go spring break. And I wanted to ask you, like, do you know any good spots? Because I never gone on a trip. Like, I want to go on a car trip and drive down there. So I was thinking like going to Florida, like Daytona Beach, or anything you would recommend.
Well, yeah, I would definitely recommend any coastline on spring break is going to be hot. Any coastline you can look at is going to have some type of a spring break activity. But one thing I think I would love for you to do, if you can do it, is see if you can save enough money up to and it doesn't even have to be spring break, it'd be next summer. Try to go on a singles cruise. Not only will you be able to meet women that are single on the cruise, but it gives you a chance to go outside the states and maybe go to the Bermuda, Bahamas, or Jamaica or somewhere, or even save your money up and go to the Dominican Republic and be treated like a king. You know what I mean, Sean? So you have tons of choices, but I'd rather you not take the time to drive to do it. Just save some. Just start putting the money away now this summer, so by maybe August of next year, because if you're putting a little bit away by next year, you'll have enough to not only pay for your cruise, but you also have enough to pay for a flight, and you'll have some money, some fuck off money to go out and have a good time, man.
Okay, because I keep hearing people about how beautiful Dominican Republic, how fine the women are down there, so I may have to take advantage of that.
Dude, let me tell you. All right, a friend of mine, when I was doing video games, he went down there. He went down there for his bachelor party, and let me tell you, he had let me tell you what they did. They paid for a little house. Like about, I think it was like $500. I don't remember how much it was. It was really cheap. And then they got this lady. They paid her about $200 or $100. And you know what she would do? She would come every morning and cook. She would come every morning and cook them breakfast and cook them dinner. Then when they went out on the town, let me explain now. Now, you have when you go into the club, you have beautiful women, and again, you're getting treated like a rock star. He was saying he was talking to one woman, and then another woman would come up and touch him and throw blow spitballs at him to get his attention. He said it was ridiculous. It's a place that, if given the opportunity, that every man should go down there. So what I'm saying for you, Sean, or any man listening, is to get a shoe box and push aside. Look, I know you want to eat and spend money and all that other stuff. Take some money and just put it away and circle your calendar. Say and get with a travel agent and find out the prices of a weekend. If you got like 4 days or 5 days to spend, find out from a travel agent about going to the Dominican Republic. Go ahead. I don't know if you need passports, but go ahead and get all the little things done right now. Save your money up. Sean, Either go on a cruise, a singles cruise. Oh, man. One of those Carnival cruises. Oh, shit. Or go to the Dominican Republic. One of those things, but get out of the house and experience something. Okay, Sean?
Okay, then.
Now, wait, Sean. Hey, Sean, don't go. Don't go because you said something really funny last night when you grabbed the texting toolkit. You was like, you got a lot of studying to do. Did you get a chance to go over it or go through it or anything?
I did listen to some of the tracks, and I'm going to actually sit down and start taking notes. I'm probably going to start with the branch because I want to understand how to, connect the conversation courses and the dirty talk to this, so I can become better at spinning that game, talking that yak.
Talking that yak, exactly. So, what do you think about the texting toolkit? What do you think about it so far?
You outdid yourself this time because you created a own little site that you can log into the people who brought it, and there's just so much content for you to like sit down and listen to, and it's really amazing. And on top of that, that's not even all of it because you said you're going to start adding more later on.
That you're just scratching the surface right now because at the end of August when it goes off sometime in September, I'm uploading the flirting and the dirty talking to women on there. So whoever has it in August, they're gonna get all that. But no, once you buy this, you're a lifetime member. So that means any and everything I upload on there, you're gonna absolutely have it firsthand. You don't have to pay any money. Matter of fact, you're getting it for half the price because it's my birthday month. So it's part of the thing, man.
Yeah, because I listened to some of the tracks where you went over the different types that text, and I see that combined with the types of women.
Yes, I told you.
So
hey, Sean, I told you, I gotta tell everyone, you only got 16, but then I added 12 more. There's 12 new ones, so it's more to it. But no, I didn't mean to interrupt you. What was you saying, sir?
Well, no, that's what I was saying. I was done with that, what I was saying. But yeah, that's because I can see it all connecting and how similar the types are. So because I already know my 16 types, so it'll be more easier to study that. And then same thing with dirty talk. I can already see it connecting, so I'm just trying to figure out where to start and just start taking notes and then going back over it and studying it so I can be able to like keep it in my head.
Yeah, I say start
with you have it set up where it's easy. What was that?
Yeah, go ahead. Please continue. Go ahead. I'm go ahead. Continue, man.
Oh yeah, I was just saying that it's also you made that site easier for you to access it on your phone. Right. So like you said before, if you're in the middle of the text, you can go back and re-listen. You have like material, like reference material. Yeah, so you know what to do next.
It's not just the texting; it's on the phone as well. I've set it up. I've set it up so when you want to start off with the first question, you're not sure what to ask her. All you got to do is go what to where first question. You know what I'm saying? I'm already setting you. I'm already setting you up. You got nothing but you got different kinds of questions from the conversation courses. You have it is a jam packed. Yeah, and you know what? I do have to pop my collar. I did outdo myself with this one, but this one is basically for your phone. Yeah, you can access it through your computer, but I wanted you guys to have it on your phone. So you could, if you're on the phone with a woman or you're about to get on the phone with a woman, you're about to text her and you're not sure, you've got so many possibilities and so many things that you can text and type based off of where you want to take her and using the branch. So it's deadly, dog. It's deadly.
Right, and you can also include that with your conversation courses, so it makes it easier to approach women now.
Yes,
and make it easier.
Well, think about this, Sean. Think about this. Right now, you're one of many who have the texting toolkit that we have, But think about you're working on it now.
Right.
You're working on it now. Just think where you're going to be at a year from now or 6 months from now. Just think where you're going to be at. And think when you're setting yourself up to go to the cruise or go to the Dominican Republic or wherever you want to go for your vacation, and you run into a woman, guess what? You already got so many choices of starting off conversations based on the Texan Cool Toolkit. And then once you learn the branch, that's the thing I was kicking off talking about so much yesterday. Once you learn the branch, dude, your conversations with women are going to be so fucking easy. But remember, it's based off of conversation class 1 and the homework assignments. You know what I mean, Sean? It all connects. It all connects. So when I told them, Sean, I'm connecting the dots, I really fucking mean I'm connecting those dots, man.
But yeah, and the thing I found with your products that unlike other people's products like the PUA products, the PUA products are like dairy products because they have an expiration date and they go spoiled, so they're not usable anymore. But your products work in reverse. Excuse me, because I brought the very first product I ever bought from you was Conversation Courses 1.
Yes.
And all that information is still relevant today. Like I can still apply that information several years ago. This was back when I was still in college.
Yeah.
And I can still use it.
Exactly.
And then when I got the text, and every time I buy a new product, it just made Conversation Courses better. When I got Types of Women, that product became better. I got Texting Toolkit, it got better. So it's like all the products that I buy from you just makes the other products I already have better, and it improves it because it raises that understanding. Because now I understand what you mean when you're talking about the inner champ. When in Conversation Course, I now understand what that means. Or knowing her types of women, I now have a better understanding what you mean by that. So,
and think of the advantage. Just think real quick. Think of the advantage that some guys are going to have now, that when they're going to school for the first time, or they're going to college, or they're starting a new job, or they're going to a new city. They're going to have such an advantage because it's right in the palm of their hand. They all they got to do is access it, hit a button, and listen. And look, and everywhere there's like 5 different things per click. They have so many. It's not even fair how many options they have to talk. And then, like I said, we haven't even hit the flirting and the dirty talking and stuff. We just on the basic stuff, and it's jam packed, man. Damn.
Right, and then don't forget about the Super Bowl that's coming up.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's just so it's so many things that's going to happen that they're going to have opportunities where a lot of guys before they would be in a situation with a woman and then they're like, shit, what do I do next? What do I say next? Or what should I say next? Well, think about this. What if you had an opportunity before you go to battle? What happens if you can walk up, you can pick your swords, you can pick the weapons that you're going to use for the ground battle. You can pick the weapons that you're going to use for the water battle. You can pick your weapons before the air battle, before you walk out, because the way this works is you can have, based on the way I got you set up, you can have your first conversations ready to go, knowing what you're going to say. You can have your icebreakers ready in there. I've set you up with every piece of equipment you need. And then with the branch, hey, you talking about outdoing myself, man. I shouldn't even give you the branch shit. But with the branch, it's already over with, because if you have the types of women, you know that, and look, also, like you said, there are 12 more different types of women that you need to learn. Once you learn those, it's man, it's just so much stuff that you can do with this, but it's in the palm. Look, again, it's not necessarily you can use it on a computer, but I wanted you to have access to it on your phone. That means when you're on the subway, or you're on the bus, or you're waiting in line or something, and you know there's a girl over there, you're like, shit, What do I need to say to her? Boom, go to the what is the icebreakers or the way you want to talk to her, whatever I have set up. You go in there,
right?
And you get. And look, it's not just one thing. I'm giving you different choices to say different things. It's man. I don't, Sean. I don't know if they ready, Sean. I don't know if they ready, man.
No, they're not. It kind of reminds me of. I know you're one of your favorite movies is The Matrix, and it kind of reminds me of that one scene when Trinity was looking at a helicopter, and Neo asked her, "Do you know how to fly that?" And then she's like, "Not yet." Calls back into the the operator.
Yep,
she downloads it.
Yes. And ready to go.
And now she's like, now I can fly it. So it's going to kind of be like that. So it's like an instant.
Yeah,
because you have it on your phone. You can take it with you. So now you're able to, learn what to say to that woman.
And what's also cool about it, Sean, is that I'm not just telling you what to say. I'm breaking it down. You're getting the breakdown of it. I'm not just saying, hey, go say that right there to her. No, I'm saying say this to her because this is going to set up this. And then guess what, Sean? They can still go on the app, and then they can take that one, and then they can look at the types of different questions like from the conversation class. It's all there. It's all there. It's like let me give y'all one more example before we keep going. It's like how if you watch football, it's how a quarterback has a wristband of the playbook on his band. So when the coaches from the sideline give him the number, he looks at his band and figures out the play and calls it in the huddle. You got that on your phone. And if you guys sleep on this one, y'all just don't understand. Because again, like I'm telling Sean, I'm trying to show him how I do it. I'm trying to show how easy it's done. Because once you're able to do it and use the branch, then it's everything's an easy flow, man.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And I almost wish that you kind of do that similar to like the other products as well, so it'd be easier to take with you on hand. But it's a really good product. So
yeah, well, the more
can't wait to get into it.
The more we move up and upgrade, the more I'm gonna try to make it more accessible, especially through your phone. So I'm looking into doing that, especially for the new stuff where we start teaching more chessboard conversations and chessboard alpha codes and chessboard inner champs, and everybody thinks it's over with just because you got the chessboard, the pieces. So now we're going to the chessboard now, but yeah, it's more levels of this stuff, but it's just a disadvantage that you have over other people now, Sean, because now when you go on your cruise now and you choose the woman you want to talk to, you can already have everything that you want to say, discuss, and talk about already locked and loaded, based off of what she responds back. And then going through the branch, you can choose the way you want to attack. You can attack from air, sea, or land, or you can attack from all three, or you can do a combination of two, sea and air, land and sea. It's an advantage that you have that most guys don't have because they just don't have it on the phone the way we got it set up. So that's what I love the most about it, man. So.
Right, and then next week I'll call back in and try to spit that game to Maria.
Okay, yeah, well, all right.
Practice, so I can put what I learned from the texting toolkit in action.
Yeah, put the texting toolkit in action, but make sure the branch is very important. Use the branch, okay? That I'm gonna tell all you guys who have the texting toolkit. The very first, I know we got they got classes in there, boot camps, lots of audio, you got video. I mean, you got a little bit. You got so much shit in there. But listen, go right into the branch. Fuck everything else. The branch is the foundation, man. So we'll definitely do that. But Sean, I want to say thank you. But yeah, like I say, please save your money up, okay, Sean? So you can travel, okay, big dog?
I will.
All right, no doubt. So
yeah, and also just
yeah, what's up?
Oh, just real quick question. Now, you say get with a travel agent. What are your thoughts on Travelocity.com? Because someone else suggested that as well.
Well, Travelocity is okay, but see one thing. Okay, well, again, once we begin to move forward to the upgraded stuff that we're doing, I'm gonna give you a freebie. This is a freebie. Every man needs to have his own travel agent. And let me explain how that works, because the thing that a lot of you guys don't know about travel agents, 612, I'll bring you in 1 second. The thing that a lot of you guys don't know about travel agents is that they work hard for you. You pay them a little bit, but their payment comes from the form of you getting in those package deals. You get more package deals when you go into a traveling. You know, Travelocity and all those places are okay, but when you get with a travel agent, dog, let me tell you, when you sit down, they have a fucking itinerary. They do all the work. We got your air. You're gonna have your air flight. This is your air. They're gonna hand you your airplane. This is going to be your boat. This is going to be this, and they will give you places to go. They'll have everything set up. So I would rather you, instead of going to Travelocity, have a travel agent, because guess what's going to be cool? Once you get yourself in a relationship, you're like, hey, baby, or you have your girl with you. It's nothing like being smooth enough to be like, hey, baby, you know what, this weekend, why don't we go ahead and fly to blah, 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 or go somewhere. So let me go ahead and call my travel agent up and get everything set up. You see what I'm saying? I mean, that's what I'm talking about, dog.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? More smooth shit, because, again, we got so much to talk about, man. But, again, you're good to go, Sean. But like I say, man, please, when anybody, like I'm telling Sean right now, you get the texting toolkit. If you have it, make sure you go to the branch. Most important thing, man, because that's your foundation of how I do it. Y'all want to see how I'm doing it? You'll see through the branch boot camp that we have, and it's a video. It's video, and there's some audios as well. So lots of information in the palm of your hand, man. All right, Sean, we'll throw you back in the queue and everything. Okay, big dog?
All right, thanks. Have a good night.
Hey, don't forget, I'm expecting you Tuesday, so you have you got 6 days to kind of study the branch a little bit and be ready on Tuesday for Maria, okay, man?
All right.
All right, man. All right, bet. No doubt, man. We'll throw you back in. All right, guys. Y'all want to call in 515-605-9373 is the number. Press 1, and after this phone call, we take your calls. But don't forget, we're still talking about the passion that you guys need to have, and we're going to be discussing that. But let me go ahead and grab this call right here. Let's do it.
Hey, you guys! Cut that bitch off!
Area code 612, sir. What's your name? Where you calling from? What's your question? Wait. I can't hear you. You're breaking up, man. Wait, I can't hear you. You're breaking up.
Can you hear me?
Okay,
wait. No?
Nah, you're coming in and out. You're coming in and out.
Okay.
Wait. Just hang up, call right back. I'll bring you in. I just can't hear you and everything.
All right.
I just hang up, call right back in. Guys, y'all want to call in 515-605-9373 is the number. 515-605-9373 is the number. If you're joining us, what we're talking about is the football player talking about the passion that he has for leaving it all on the field and dying on the field. And what I'm trying to get you guys to see is the passion that you should have every day of going out there and meeting all kinds of women. It's just, and that's what I'm going to talk about after I take the phone call. But I want y'all to know about the adventures that I have, and going to different areas and meeting different kinds of women that are from other countries. Those are awesome. I mean, we always talk to you about going outside your area and stuff like that. But one thing I love to do, and this was something that, you know, especially if you really truly love to hunt, because hunting is not just hunting what's easy. It's also going after the difficult things, because the more you can understand how the difficult things work and you're able to work around them, the stronger that you are able to add to your attributes of you talking to women. You know, every city has different pockets. You got Russians, you got Asians, you have Palestinians, you have just a mixture of different races that kind of sort of stay in their area, But one thing that they all do or they all have in common is they go to different types of clubs. You know, you'll have Asian clubs, you have Asian, Middle Eastern clubs, you name it. And the thing is, like I always tell you, what they have in common is they always have beautiful women in there. No, I cannot speak Japanese, and no, I can't speak Urdu or Farsi, and no, I can't speak Russian. I can't do any of those things. But what I can do, what I can do is just a little bit of homework. Now remember, we're not just talking about going into the Serengeti, but we're also talking about the passion of learning other women and learning other cultures as well, because going out there, because that, to me, going out and meeting other women of other ethnicities and things, that was the challenge. How do I get across to a Middle Eastern woman? Because I used to, man, I was all up and down. I was all that was in Pakistan, Afghanistan, and India. What was it? Asia, fucking China and Russia. I was all in that area. I just blocked it off. But the thing was, man, let me tell you something. The thing I always did was, let me see here. Okay, yeah. The thing that I always would do is, I used to take a moment and I would fucking watch those fucking Indian movies, man. I couldn't understand what the fuck they were talking about. But I learned, I've picked up little small concepts. So when I got out there to go meet Middle Eastern women, conversations were easy. Because back then, the main guys were fucking Chunky Pandey and Govinda. Some of the big shows were Cooley number one. The main thing about it, they would sing and dance, fight and dance, make love and dance. Key thing, they would fucking dance. That was the thing. But because I knew that kind of stuff, going into those situations was easy to talk to those women, because then when we talked, we had some type of connection and was able to talk and move forward. But again, all of that wouldn't take place if I wasn't competitive against the number one person. The competitive was not people that were equal to me. That wasn't my competition. The competition even wasn't with the guys that were greater than me. The competition wasn't with the guys who were less than me. None of those people were my competition, which I consider my greatest competition. My greatest competition, guys. My greatest. And it's still my greatest competition is the motherfucker that I look into the mirror every day. Greatest competition in the world. Because that motherfucker I see in the mirror, in my mind, is better than me. He's working harder than me. He's getting knocked down more than me. He's getting rejected more than me. Which means that he's talking to more women than me. See, you guys think that getting rejected is a bad thing. Not a bad thing when you're in competition with yourself. And I know when I step out that door and hear the roar of the crowd and feel the rose petals fall on my fucking face in my mind, I know that it doesn't matter what the crowd thinks or what anybody thinks. I don't even care what that motherfucker in the mirror thinks. My main job is to go out and be that motherfucker and beat him out. Beat him, be better than him, be badder than him, and work harder than him. And even in that, guys, I would still lose. Man, I hated even losing in kickball, wall ball, dodgeball, pin dodgeball, army dodgeball, freeze tag, Mother May I, Marco Polo, you fucking name it. Anything that I was challenged on, I had to be better. And you know what? And the honest truth, guys, in some things, no matter how hard I tried, I wasn't better than the other person. But the thing that I love the most about me and the guy that I looked into the mirror, I looked at every day, was the fact that him and I were in this together. That was the best part about all of this. And knowing that, you know what? Look, man, I might not be the best baseball player. We used to play wiffle ball in the neighborhood. I might not be the best wiffle ball player. Might not be the best at all. But motherfucker, I promise you, I'm going to do everything I can to try to be the best that I can. Doesn't mean I'm going to be better than the next guy. I can accept that. But one thing I can't accept is mediocrity, being less and not grinding and not driving myself to be better. And that's the thing that a lot of you guys don't see in yourselves right now. You don't understand yourself enough to realize that the competition isn't out there with those women. The competition is with you. You are the main one that you must be in competition with every day. I worry more about what that motherfucker in the mirror thinks of me than a woman does, and I don't give a fuck what he thinks about me. So what do you think I feel when a woman turns me down, shoots me down, which is her right to do? I'm fine with it. I'm okay with it. But I'm never going to drop the ball or pick it up, go home, and make an excuse of why I can't be better. Because there is a greatness in every one of you men. There is a greatness in there. And this show is here to find it. I got to be Indiana fucking Jones with you guys. And I have no problem with that. With your help, of course, going there and finding that passion that is buried deep inside you. That desire that's buried deep inside you. Let me go ahead and bring the call in real quick. 612, I know you called back. What's going on, man? What's up?
Hey, what's going on, man? Can you hear me good now?
Yeah, you're good now. What's going on? What's your question, man?
Oh, okay. The question I wanted to ask you, man, as far as about meeting the women and stuff like that, it seemed like it'd be a up and down season with me, man. It's kind of weird. I don't know if everybody probably experienced it. Not everybody probably do. Seems like one minute you're smashing them and you're doing good. You meet some of them, and next minute you meet flaky ones and BSing ones. You think that's just kind of part of the game, or I know that's a part of it, but it's kind of weird to me now. It's some success and some BS. It's just kind of odd.
If you're doing it right, let me tell you, you're gonna get more failure than success. You should get more failure than success. You should. Absolutely.
Okay. So why? Because I'm experiencing that. I'm experiencing some success because I am straightforward with them. I don't BS with them.
Right.
And I get more failure now. As far as because I leave them the number, I do it, and I've even called you, so I practice with the real. So you all was able to hear for yourself. It's not my conversation thing because I had to put it before a real woman and a real man, being yourself. And I said, well, you know what? I got to see if it's really me, because I'm open-minded and I'm real enough to say, hey, I need to change this. But when I heard y'all say, when y'all gave me a B on it, and that's how I've been dealing with the women out in the streets and out in the world and over the phone, that's how I dealt with the women that went to bed with me. That's how I dealt with the women that were flaky on me. So now that I'm experiencing more failures now, again, some every now and then cooperation, like you said, do you think it's kind of, because I was taught to not always look at everybody, sometimes you got to look at yourself.
Well,
so
remember,
back to what you was gonna say about it.
Everything is gonna start with yourself. But one thing that you need to understand when you're going out there is that and again, every animal or every alpha animal in nature that hunts is not going to be 1,000 shooting a bat in 1,000 or hitting 100 every time. You're not going to do that. No athlete is going to hit every shot that they make. You just have to be prepared for the misses. But in the misses and the failure is the opportunity to take a step back. Take a step back and look at what happened. Look at what you did wrong, and really just try to figure out what's going on. Now, remember, one thing I've always told you, and we talked about it before, and I'm gonna discuss it right now, is that remember we talk about the 4 things that you need to have in this thing. I talk about self-definition. I talk about self-awareness. I talk about self-concept. But most importantly, I talk about self-focus. And what self-focus is really taking a step back. Taking a step back and thinking about your day, thinking about where you went wrong, thinking about how you can do a little bit better tomorrow. And listen, I don't want you to be down on yourself because you didn't get the woman, okay? I don't want you to be down on yourself for that. I want you to be down on yourself for, you know what? Nothing. Be down on yourself because you can't be down on yourself. You know, the power, and again, for a lot of you guys out there, I mean, and you 612, yes, you're doing more than the average guy, and yes, you're getting turned down. But guess what? There's some guys who aren't doing anything compared to what you're doing. So when you are going out there and you're getting shot down, and you're feeling down on yourself, think for a moment. How many people do you know just listen to these shows and stay home? How many people you know have opportunities?
About 1 million of them.
Right.
A million of them.
How many people do you know have opportunities with women, but they don't take the shot or take the chance, right? So what I'm
saying, you know what? You made me just think about something, right?
What's up?
You made me just think about something because, like you were saying, like I guess I was focused on not so much as because I didn't get them. I was just looking at it like, man, it's weird. I know it's a part of the game, but it's like it's weird. I just felt like I felt like in my mind I got kind of cocky. And I was like, I'm supposed to be getting 100 now that I've listened to you and learned. But I know it's still like that balance. Like I'm gonna get more than the average guy because of, for one, I'm not gonna put up with no BS. I'm gonna get the BS women out the way. I'm honest and I'm real enough to sincere about what I got to say. And I'm straightforward, and I don't have no fear in terms of telling a woman how I feel about what's going on in my mind. So one thing, I was at work, right, and I got this, my manager, right, she's a lesbian type chick. She's some kind of stud. So she loves to see me at work, like, do what the average man won't do. Like, I got guys that work with me, right, they'll see a beautiful woman walk through, man, the public vicinity and everything. And it's almost like they're not men. It's like I'm the only man there because what they'll do is, they'll stand back, they'll fold their arms, and some of them even got the height for it. And I'm like, they'll fold their arms, they'll look at her, they won't say nothing. And I say, well, I don't know what's wrong with you Negroes. I say, I'm going to go on over here. And I say, shit, you don't know what to do with a woman. I do. So I walk away from them. And, man, I'll go over there, the chick will be laughing and everything. And so I can, like, pick up on the chick vibe. It's not like she's, like, dissing me or whatever it is. It's more so like she probably actually got somebody because I do go for those like you told me. You know, and I do say something along the lines. Well, I tell you what, you know what, if you're looking for a little extra excitement or something like that, you want to get away every now and then, how about you take my card or take my number, give me a call? And then I allow her to say, oh, no, I really can't do that. I wish I could. You know, those are responses I get from very good women. And it's not even the arrogant, stuck-up personality that you think a lot of them got, man, because of a lot of guys look at them and they see that they're beautiful and they're like, man, I can't say nothing to her. And one thing I've noticed from me just approaching a variety of women, I'm starting to kind of learn my target audience. And that's why I'm glad I listen to you, too, because
but hear me out. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily want you to have a target audience. See, listen. When you have a target audience, that's saying you are funneling yourself to one type of person. That means you are deleting 99. Okay. The reason listen to me, hear me out. The reason I don't want you to have a target audience is because if you're doing the conversation classes right, you remember you got different selves. So you're just technically funneling yourself to oneself, dealing with that one target audience. I don't want you to target one audience because you have so many women. You know what like I tell you, you also got to have your what I call your Christopher Columbus hat on. Traveling outside your area.
Okay.
That is, and again, we'll talk. I'll throw that to Greg in a second. But what I'm saying to you is that, look, I'm glad you have your target kind of woman. And if we had a number from 1 through 10, I would tell you to put her all the way down at number 10. She should be your fall. That's your fallback. Because you know why? Because that's easy. I don't want you to do what's easy. Because people are doing that right now. And that means, you know what's easy? Not going outside your house. Not trying to talk to women. Taking the easy way out. I don't want you to do what's easy. I want you to do what's hard. Because if you do what's hard, eventually what's hard is going to turn to easy. Greg, what you got on that, man?
I think that from what I'm gathering is he just, it's kind of like baseball. There's a point in time where some people are going to get streaky, even with a shooter. I hate baseball because, you're successful in baseball and you get one hit every 3 times. But maybe in life that might be that way. It just means you have to swing more. In fact, you're a Hall of Famer if you get one hit every 3 times. And you have to kind of give it the proper perspective. And even if you're looking for that special fit, you get your skills sharp with everybody else. And like Dean was saying, sometimes you got to kind of travel outside of your comfort zone or your target zone in order to define whatever it is that you might be wanting, you might be actually looking for. So, it's hard to imagine, especially as a young man. Because sometimes, Dean, I get caught up thinking I can't see how men today, especially single, have any issues with women. Because they're at an abundance.
Yeah, and what I'm trying to get you guys to see is what Greg is saying. Y'all you have a great advantage. Not only do you have a great advantage,
much better than we did.
But let me tell you why, guys, I love watching Shark Tank. Why it's like one of my favorite shows. It's like I fucking there's 2 people in the world now. I've added another one. I always want to meet Larry David from Curb Your Enthusiasm. That's one. But I also want to meet Mr. Wonderful. Because I love his fucking attitude. And I love his tenacity. I love his passion. I love his drive. I love everything about his character there is to love about somebody's character, because that's where you guys should be. But let me explain. See, for a lot of you guys, the reason, like I say, I love Shark Tank, and I'm going to tie this in with Greg and myself, is that with Shark Tank, to be able to hire somebody 612 like a Mr. Wonderful, it'll cost you hundreds of thousands of dollars just for 1 hour. I mean, you're talking about billionaires.
Oh, wow.
That it's just, you don't have the chance or the opportunity to even. It's just very difficult to be able to sit in a room with them for an hour asking them business questions. But what they do is they come on TV once a week, for an hour to give you business advice for free. Okay. And the great thing about it is you got 6 billionaires giving you advice. And the great thing, and how I tie Shark Tank into this, is because you have Greg and you have myself. You don't have one shark, you got 2 sharks. You got 2 individuals that have been in the Serengeti, have fought the wars, have fought the battles, and we know where every turn, we know what hill to go on, what pathway not to go down. We have been through it all. And the best thing about this show is, for those who don't have the finances to get the products that they need, should be calling in and asking questions to get some information to get them started, like you're doing all the time, 612, or Sean is doing all the time. You're taking the leaps and you're moving. But anyway, getting back to you real quick, 612, as far as you taking the easy road, what you have to understand, young man, I love the fact that you won. You have defeat. You know what you like. You know what you want. But guess what, 612? What do I always tell you? There's things you know, there's things you don't know, and then there's things you don't know, you don't even know, right? So for you, 612, when you feel like you have won and you feel like I found the kind of women that I want, that's when you lose, because that's when you get complacent. That's when you start doing, you lay back off yourself and you don't have that passion to drive. Think about this for a second. There was a time people thought the world was flat, and they would only go as far as they want to go because they don't want to fall over the edge. What I'm saying to you, 612, let's say you conquer the city of Atlanta, okay? And you found the kind of woman you want in Atlanta. Do you think a man is going to stay put? Think about the warrior mentality. Do you think the warrior is going to stay put and say, well, you know what? I've conquered Atlanta. I'm going to stay here, and I'm going to leave everything else I'm just going to leave everything alone. You see what I'm saying, 612?
No, I gotta definitely move forward after everything. Like when I talk, like work with me, this kind of discussion.
Oh wait, you're breaking up again. Wait, you're breaking 612. Wait, you're breaking up again, man.
Can you hear me?
No, you're breaking up again. Just
what about? Can you hear me?
No, I can't. Hang up and call right back in. You're breaking up. Yeah, your phone's breaking up. Just hang up and call right back in, okay? But when I'm saying that what I'm saying to you guys out there, you young men out there, is that the dream that I have, okay? I got a few dreams for all you guys that listen to Man Mindset. The dream that I have for you young men is shit. I was gonna say 60 or 75, but you still can be nailing 20-year-old chicks at 75. So I'm saying that if you choose,
hey, just don't shoot them. Hey, just don't shoot them like the 72-year-old guy shot the 28-year-old bride or whatever. Yo, he's 72. She was 28, and they had a 3-year-old son or some shit.
Yeah, we ain't talking about the violence part. I'm just saying for a lot of you guys, the thing that I don't want from you guys is I don't want you opening your eyes one day, you're 70 years old, and you're looking back at your life and there's nothing to show for it as far as the passion and the drive that each one of you should have to go out there. Man, guys, let me tell you something. It reminded me of when I was like 6 or 5 years old. There was nothing like waking up on Saturday morning, running downstairs, getting my favorite bowl of cereal, plopping my ass in front of the TV and watching cartoons. That was my, I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait for Saturday, because Saturday morning was all cartoons. It was cartoons. Why? I can have my cereal and watch my cartoons. So excited about that. But man, let me tell you, you thought that was something. How about waking up? You guys, let me explain something to you. How about waking up knowing the first day of school? Oh man, do you know what we were talking? The first day of school, whatever it was, college or high school, whatever. All we was talking about was, man, you can't, man, there's gonna be some fine women, man. I can't wait. I can't wait to scope out the new chicks that are coming in. Every I don't know when school starts. Wherever some of y'all, sometimes school starts in August and sometimes in September, wherever. But when it starts, there's nothing like saying, you know what? I'm just gonna drive and walk the college campus to see all the new animals walking around and grazing. Nothing like it in the world, man. Whether you're in a community college, going to a regular college, it doesn't matter where. It is just a feeling, Greg, of knowing that these women just don't have a chance with you. What's your take on that, Greg?
Well, it's kind of, I get caught, when you was talking, I was just thinking to myself, dang, man, how lucky some of these cats really are.
Yes.
Yeah, when you brought up the college thing, my mind went away, because I go to campus a lot over here at USF, and I'm just like, dude, this is like a s'more. It's like throwing you into a candy store.
Yes.
And you don't have to worry about getting a sweet tooth, but you can eat all the candy you want.
Greg, Greg, what did I tell you the other day? You remember I took my daughter to I took her to a university because they had some type of basketball or volleyball tournament. And I'm sitting in the lobby minding my own business, okay? Just sitting in the lobby, just chilling, right? And then in comes a herd, guys, not one or two. A herd. Guys, let me, guys. I'm not talking about one or two. I'm talking at least 30 to 40. 30 to 40. Greg, I'm just sitting there minding my own business.
And how do they dress now?
I'm trying to form my head. I'm trying to form my head to even explain how they would dress. What happens before? So let me explain something to you guys. Before people start school, they go on these things called college tours, okay? Meaning they have one parent or two parents, and what they do is they get a tour of the campus. And all these freshman girls from all over, I'm sure they would come all over the place. And this is just one. Guys, this is happening all over. This was happening all over. Everything lined up, and I'm just sitting there chilling. Guys, I'm talking about these females, Greg, with just in like Daisy Duke short shorts with their ass cheeks hanging out, half-cut shirts.
I'm in Florida where it's 81 degrees at 5 in the morning. I see them. And let me tell you this, out on campus, and I guess the Bulls cheerleaders came out to the Marshall Center when I was coming from the credit union, and I'm over there looking like, are you kidding me?
Yes.
It would be next to impossible for me to finish school in this era. And I'm not even being funny.
Yes.
Because it damn sure ain't the schoolwork, because, y'all can finish a lot easier. I went to school when there was no internet. So, I don't even understand these guys. So, and now also women are so much more friendly with it.
Oh, man.
They're really friendly with it.
Oh, dog. Wait. Let me get back to 612. But, guys, if y'all want to call in at 515-605-9373 and press 1. We'd love to have you in and talk to you. Now, 612, is your phone better?
Yeah, it should be better. Can you hear me now?
All right, let me ask you this question. Now, let's get back to you real quick. Yeah, you're way better now. Let me ask you this question. So, are you in Atlanta? Are you in Atlanta? Am I correct?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely in Atlanta.
Okay.
Man,
I know. But now 612.
Oh, he's rubbing it in.
I know he is rubbing your face. Yeah, he rubbing your face in that. But let me ask this question, 612. Now,
yeah, I know.
Now, here's the thing, and it's not just you. It's a lot of these guys out here. It doesn't matter which city you're in. Every city has a middle class, a upper middle class, and a rich class in every city, in every state, everywhere. Okay. Then the reason I'm saying this to you, 612, is because in every middle class, every upper middle class, and every rich area, they have clubs and bars and places where people go out to try to meet and date. Now, let me ask you this question, 612. Have you ever taken a cooking class before?
No, I haven't.
Do you know?
Can you cook?
Yeah, I can cook the basic stuff. Yeah, I can cook.
But that's the problem. You listen.
No.
You don't.
No. You gotta get beyond basic.
You don't want to be a basic cooker.
Basic nothing, dude. Let me tell you something. A lady told me this a long time ago. Anybody can take you to Red Lobster, but especially when they can cook for you. And what I took from that was, one, I could already cook pretty well. Plus, by the way, I'm from Georgia, born in Warner Robins. But anyway, I can now cook a whole bunch of grandmothers. I cook a whole bunch of grandmothers. But with that being said, the other part of it is, no, for real, I really can. But the thing is, the reason I mastered it, and I can cook everything from soul food to a whole bunch of other cuisines. But you know why? Because I always wanted to make, if get them to the house and they could eat, they was gonna give us some ass.
Exactly.
You know why? Because you can set the mood at the house. Everything from the salad to, you know, well, I don't know if you do the appetizer, what you want to do to the main course. None of the chicks I ever dealt with ate a whole bunch, but they ate well. And the next thing you know, they wanted to borrow one of my T-shirts, and about 3 o'clock in the morning, they got knees in their chest. You know,
hey, Greg, let me alley you. Let me go. Hey, but 612, let me explain what he's saying to you, and everyone listen to me. Do you understand what he just said? Giving them appetite. Look. It's one thing that you can cook, but when you are breaking things down, when you have appetizers and things like that, thank you. When you're doing things like that, those things are really, really impressive to the woman. She's really impressed by that. And when you're doing that, guess what she's saying to herself? Well, I'm sure there are other women getting this. Yeah, he's different, number one, but I'm sure other women are getting this. But I don't want other women to have this. I want to be that woman. So then I need to show him more of me. That's when they start going out their way. Matter of fact, let me ask you this. When's the last time, 612, you went to one of those gyms where they have nothing but bicycles and there's one guy in front and everybody's doing an aerobic bicycle thing? Have you ever did that before?
Nah, I haven't, man.
Do you know how much boy, y'all just don't get it. Yeah, this is what I'm saying, dog. When you sit around and say that, you know what, you're satisfied where you're at, you're not even scratching the surface, because you know what? Cooking classes, going on those aerobic things. Listen, I'm not saying go for yourself. Well, it's good exercise. But Greg, do you know how many women are in those motherfuckers?
Oh, listen, dude. You know, women are the ones who are staying in a lot more shape and doing whatever else. And listen, if I were single, you know why I'd be in gyms? I'd probably have a membership to 5 or 6. You know why? Because you can see chicks, but really the grocery stores are still the best place to find chicks. And get
I thought I was the only one figured that.
Get your book game up and get your talk game up, and that's what a lot of you guys just don't see, man. If you can have a conversation with a chick, you'll end up on her back.
Well, that's why I got the new. That's why I'm trying to get these boys to get on the texting toolkit.
I can talk to them and being versatile, man. Talk to them and be versatile, man.
Can I ask you this, dude? Like, this is the main thing I wanted to know, and I'm gonna get both of y'all perspective on this, because somebody they observe doing it, they notice. Like me, like I said, like I would holler at anybody. I holler at variety, whatever I'm trying to holler at the moment they kind of cross my path. But a guy told me pretty much at work. He said one issue he think he kind of noticed. Sometimes if he see me have certain issues, see me have normal great moments with women, he said some of the women that you approach, and he kind of told me this, and I had to start to think about it because that's true.
What's the question?
They didn't know what to do with it. Well, like, okay, when you're meeting some women, it's kind of like above the level. They don't know what to do with a man of your caliber, so you got to kind of reject it, kind of fade it or play around with it a little bit and kind of go the other direction, because you never really, because I've had some women even flat out say that, like, I'm going to be honest to you, I've never ran across a straightforward man. They kind of wait to later something I really want to say or whatever.
But 612.
Do you think that could be the case?
But 612, if she's never met a straightforward man like that, then guess what? She's never been on a date with a guy like that. She's never talked to the guy like that. She's never texted with a guy like that. So, again, when they say that to you, this is opportunity. But again, guys, for my texting toolkit guys, this is why y'all need to go right to the branch, because when she says something like that, you've got more options than you can imagine where you can talk to her. This is what I'm saying to you, 612. Everything a woman says to you can be an opportunity if you know when to move and to strike. You've got to see, your problem is, and a lot of you guys, and we're going to work on this in the memberships, of course. But your problem is listening. You guys are the worst listeners known to man. Because women are giving you clues and nuggets. Hey, Greg, it's like they're giving them the combination to the pussy. And you guys are not even listening.
Man, listen. It's not hard now because they're more friend. Listen, what did Wesley Snipes say in White Men Can't Jump? And everybody says, I got 4 words for you. And they thought this White Man Can't Jump was part of the trailer commercial, but that wasn't. The 4 words were listen to the woman. They're going to give you what you need to be successful with it.
Yeah, they're going to tell you everything. They're going to tell you everything. And that's why it's important. See, if a woman were to say that I'm not used to a guy like you doing that, do you know the opportunities are endless? There's an endless a million things that I can say to intrigue her to want to move forward. Your problem is that you. Yeah, you're what? You what?
I was gonna say I've done it with some of them, and yeah, I've been able to get some of them to bed, but there's been some of them.
Is there some of them what?
Yeah.
There's some of them what?
But there's some of them that experience my straightforward realness, and they kind of pretend like they know what to do with a real dude. Like, man, it's different. Let me see what this is about. And you try to hit them up, and they may text you their number or something like that, and you probably just hit them up. It's just some childish silliness. And that's what kind of annoys. I think that's part of the game that annoys me about women. And I know they probably can't help it, but
I think
they got a lot of them got like a silly nature to them. It's just annoying.
But again,
you know?
I think I honestly.
Yeah, but what are you trying to get from them though?
Huh?
What are you trying to get from them though?
Well, what I'm basically trying to get from them is, well, yeah, of course I'm trying to get the draws. I ain't gonna lie, but in the midst of me just even talking, just a normal adult woman to just interact with, and it's kind of hard to have an adult interaction with a woman if her mind is on. Well, I'm on some silly stuff. I'm just asking,
like what silly stuff?
You my number just because, nobody really.
What silly stuff is she on?
Well, what I consider silly stuff, in my opinion, is if I do what you had taught me to do, I leave you my number. Now we have great conversations. Other guys we doing that person. I leave it to you, and I'm walking off. You text me your number, and I not thirsty stuff, but I text you some great stuff. Or I give you a call, and you doing still trying to see if I can get this guy to sweat me or chase me. You're not gonna answer the phone. I really don't have time to feed into stuff like that. That's why I say like that type of stuff is silly. Like I ran across that recently, and it's kind of annoying. Not all of them do that, some of because I've been able to snag a few of them, but.
What's annoying? You're saying that you give her your number, she texts you back, and then what do you do?
Yeah.
And then what do you do?
She actually texts me her number when I'm walking away. I probably wait a little bit and I shoot her a text, and I'm basically saying, "Hey, what a pleasure it was to meet you. Hey, here's my number. Give me a call. We'll take it from there." Something around those lines.
Wait.
Well, I made
Whoa. You busting yourself now. Why would you text her your number when you gave her your business card?
No. This is what I be done did. This is what she do. I give her my card, I give her my number. She will text me. Walk away from I'm done with it, right? She'll text me her number. So then when I call her or text her or something, I say, "Hey, this is such and such. When you get free, give me a call," because I'm trying to test her out to see if she's serious about interacting with me. So when I tell her that and I erase the number off, I'm done with it. It's some BS. Like you can tell when somebody has read it or whatever it is. So my phone sometimes tell me. And sometimes I didn't delete all of them, so I look back and see, okay, this person read it, so of course I'm definitely not going to.
But okay, wait. 612. Here's your problem. Why do you give a flying fuck?
Fuck.
No, it's not. I just want to know, like, why do different ones?
You're asking the wrong questions. You're asking the wrong questions. The question should be who's next. That's the question. The question isn't why is
you're right.
Why is she why did she read my message and didn't respond back, and why this and why? The question should be who's next. That's your problem. You worried.
Goldberg.
Yeah, you worrying about the wrong shit, man. You're worrying about stuff. You're asking why is it raining today? Why is it sunny outside? Who gives a fuck why? Who's next?
Yeah, you're right. I see.
Of course I'm right, because I know what the fuck I'm talking about. That's your stumbling block. You're so worried about their maturity and them calling you back. Who cares? Listen, as soon as I meet a beautiful woman and I give her my information and she hits me back and I hit her back, I'm done. Listen, you see that? See what I'm doing now? I'm rubbing, I'm done. And I'm moving on. Listen, if I get her, I don't care. If I don't care, because you know what? It's to be expected to get her. Just like you breathe. Look, do you pat yourself on the back that you breathe every day? Do you wake up every day and be like, damn, man?
No, I don't.
Damn, it's good. It's good. I'm breathing today, man. Let me take myself out for some ice cream. God damn it, I'm gonna eat because I'm breathing today. Or is it just something that's expected? You wake up, you're breathing.
It's something that's expected.
Right. So getting knocked down by a woman, dealing with an immature woman is to be expected. But you're not supposed to worry about that shit. Who's next? Okay.
I see what you're saying about. I guess I was saying like it was kind of annoying because I'm like for them to be that age.
Who cares?
You know, like it'd be different if they was like 18 and 19 and being so silly.
No. Beat them too.
You're worrying about the wrong thing. Who cares? Listen.
Okay.
In your eyes, maybe she should be. But no, she's not, because she has a choice of what the fuck she wants to be. There's no written rule that every woman that meets you has to say, oh, okay, well, shit, he likes strawberry ice cream, so I got to change up and like ice cream. No, the world don't work that way. Women don't work that way.
Yeah, right.
And that's what you got. See, this is why I tell you guys why you need to expand your territory. See, you've been hanging in the safe zone. Look, I'm gonna give you credit. Your safe zone is bigger than the regular guy who doesn't go out of the house. Yes, that's true. But you're playing. Listen, what you're doing is that Greg and myself, we're going deep into the ocean because we want to catch that 20-pound fish that we can stuff and mount on our wall. So Greg and I are just going deep, far into the ocean where there are thunderstorms. The waves are high and crashing. The waves could be 15, 20 feet in the air. But we going out there to get the big game, right? What you're doing is you're going to the pond and you're getting the little guppies and the little smaller the tunas. And what you're doing is you're catching them, you're grabbing a little bit of cotton, and you're stuffing their little fucking mouths, and you're planting them on your wall thinking you doing shit.
Yeah, that's exactly what I've been doing.
Of course you've been. Dude, you think we stupid on this motherfucker? We know what you doing. But listen. You're doing more than the next man, but you're not doing enough to be that man. Because a real man does not go for the little fish, doesn't go for the easy catches. I want what is. Remember, you know my fishing clip. I don't want to have to play that shit because what it is. Because you're predictable. That's why. How do you think I knew that? What you talking about? Because you're predictable. See, you don't want to be easily predictable like most guys are, but you're being predictable, and that's your problem. Let me play my Greg, I gotta play my fishing thing because
go ahead.
I gotta play it. I'm gonna play it. Here we go.
Do you fish? No. People who don't fish think that fishing is lazy or boring, but it is the complete opposite. There are 100 little decisions to be made, variables to be considered, and you're never quite sure what made the difference? Did I cast too high, too far to the left? Did I reel it in too slow or too fast? Is the lure too shiny or too dull? Do I stay here or should I go over there? And you know it's not luck, but you do not know by how much. People are predictable, unchanging, monotonous. They use the same language, they offer the same excuses, they make the same mistakes. People are endlessly disappointing because you hope they won't be. This was all predictable, all disappointing. This is why I am fishing, because I am never disappointed out here, because I don't expect anything, because anything is possible. I can be hopeful out here, even in failure. Because I know if I just go out there around that tree, it might be different. Something might be different. Something I do might make a difference.
Might make a difference. But you're cheating.
Yeah.
See what you're doing. Look, you're cheating the game. You're cheating the game a little bit. You know you're doing it, and I can tell by what you're doing. You're trying to cheat the game. You can't cheat the game, man. Now, again, I'll give you credit that you're doing more than the regular guy, but you're not doing enough, dude. The fact that you're not even taking cooking, dude. I couldn't imagine being out there and not knowing how to cook. You know what? Everybody laughed at me back in the day when I took home economics. What did home economics teach you? How to cook and how to sew. Those are huge things. Tells you how to cook and sew. Yeah, hey, all the guys that went there because they know what? All the bitches were there. All the little girls were in typing and home economics. And you know what? I went because the girls were there and I picked up trades from that. What I'm saying is that, yeah, okay, you can cheat the game. They got this thing called Blue Plate or Blue something where they'll send you like meals to put together and all that other stuff. You can do that, but why do you think I have the videos on the manmindset.com called When She Comes Over? Because there's nothing...
So she can see you.
Yes, there's nothing sexier than a man that can make not only a great meal, but a great dessert. Something that he made out of his bare fucking hands. Not something that he just thawed out and put in the oven or microwaved it. That's what y'all regular guys do. Some of you guys don't even know or realize you should be feeding desserts. But that's what we're trying to teach you, man. Stop cheating the game, man. Greg, what you got on that, man?
All right, man. I'm about to stop cheating. I ain't gonna lie.
What I'm worried, what I think you're doing.
You can't cheat the game. You can't cheat the game. He can't cheat the game. But what he's gonna do is cheat himself.
Yes.
And what's gonna happen? Because the game is kind of like universal karma. It's gonna balance itself. And the easiest thing to do is just respect respect the game for what it is, or respect the situations for what they are, and just roll with it. Because now you see, you don't need the element of surprise or slickness or anything else in today's world. Just listen. Now you can use 1970s and 80s Nebraska, Oklahoma football and just run straight downhill, because it doesn't take a whole heck of a lot.
Yeah.
You don't need to be slick. You can be straightforward, and you can still get what you want.
You can still get what you.
And I'm telling you, from the mouth of a whore.
Oh yeah. Oh man, dog. But going back, guys. Let me explain something to you. Either within this month or next month, guys, all over the world. They're going to be opening up the college campuses to a brand new batch of freshman females that are leaving the house, that doesn't have to run back behind mom. Look. No supervision. No supervision. No mom or dad trying to tell them when to come home and when they can do. They have what this thing is called the taste of total freedom. That means I can be free to suck one dick, two dicks. I can fuck a bunch of guys. I can do orgies, threesomes. I am free to do whatever I want to do. And hey, look, and for a lot of my older heads that are listening, these same freshman girls do have a fetish. Some, not all of them, have a fetish to fuck older guys, older professors, older guys.
I think I know where that comes from. Also, but yeah,
they have that. They have that.
I think I know where that comes from.
And I'm just saying to you guys out there. Look, listen. Let me tell you something. Let me explain something to you guys to understand the big picture with this. Since they were in high school, and again, we never talk about what 18 years old do, but we're under 18. But some of these women are engaging in sexual activities. I'm not going to say what actual activities, but some of them are engaging in boring, straight, Adam and Eve sex. That means she just laying on her back. He just on top of her. Same old, the same old recycled. And guess what? She either broke up with that guy, or he's going to another college, and she's going to another college. And you know what she doing? She rubbing her hands like now. She's saying, man, I just want to meet somebody who can fuck me the way I've heard a woman should be fucked. But this is the kind of guy that is going to approach me just with the same passion as fucking me. And this is where you guys go wrong. When you see these women walking around, hey, let me tell you something. Some of those freshmen are going to be this year's sophomores who are looking, who are going to be, instead of sophomores, this year's juniors, who are going to be instead of this year's juniors, this year's seniors. And then let's talk about the scraggler. Let's talk about what is that called? The practice squad women. You know who the practice squad women are, guys? Those are women who are working 9-to-5 jobs and say, you know what? I want to go back to school. I want to experience the college experience. And what do you think the college experience is, guys? 612. What do you think the college experience is?
Well, I've been there before. It's very fun and exciting.
It's party.
Yeah, but it gives them a chance to be young again, too.
Gives them a chance
to be young again.
And do what young people do. And what do young people do? Party.
Man, just like to live life reckless and have a great time and party.
Live life, party, and fuck. Right. And then study afterwards. That's it. Live life, party, fuck, and fuck some more. Suck dick, drunk.
That's where some guys screw. They can't. Some guys we can't do the last part in the study when all we can think about is fucking.
Exactly. So, but
now, you know what? When I was in college, now that's true because I did have a great time. That's when I was getting the most in my life, man. Like when I went to college, like in high school, I would get compliments, but I didn't quite know what to do. What college?
What college?
When I got off to college, man,
what college did you go to?
I went to Miles College. Man, down in Birmingham, Alabama.
Okay, Miles. Okay, you played football down there for Miles?
No, I didn't play football, man. I was just a regular guy going, but I hung out with some of the football players and some of the Q-Dolls invited me to parties, and who else, man? A lot of guys that ran tracks and stuff. So I was around. I had a good little amount of people to hang around. We went to the clubs, man, out there. We used to go to the mixed clubs. So those mixed clubs, man, they know how to have a good time, man. I had a great time out there, man. And I tell you what, one thing.
You know you can go to college campus. You can walk on the college campus for free, right? I mean, not to study, but you know you're allowed to just walk around that shit, right?
I know that, but I was thinking I'm going to look like a creep coming up there and all go, but they don't look like go there.
Who told you to think? Who told you to think? That's your
problem. You're right.
You remember,
hey, how old are you, man? How old are you?
I'm 30, man.
Man, you kidding me? I went back to U.S. Man, are you kidding me?
I'm trying. Hey, Greg,
guys coming out the military to go to college, and
dude, let me tell you something.
You're 30, you look 26.
Let me tell you something, big dog. You can go to lunch at a college campus. You can just go on the campus and have lunch there. You know what I mean? What I'm saying is, you're gonna have to expand. Get out of that easy lane that you're in and start swimming in the deep. Oh, you know what?
It's his mindset.
I know that. That's what I'm trying. That's
it's
why.
Not him. It's his mindset.
Exactly. Because their mindset, what they're doing is they got a little kiddie pool. You know the one you get at Walmart. You get that small little kiddie pool for like the 2-year-olds. You and that motherfucker doing backstrokes in the pool. You just swimming in that little pool. It ain't going nowhere. I'm saying get out of the kiddie pool and go to the deep side of the ocean, man. Go towards the ocean. Because let me tell you something. I'm not saying be walking around, you're going to be a creep. You know what a creep does? A creep is the one that goes to the college campus and be like, look at that girl. Yeah. Wow, look at that girl. Ooh, yeah. Oh, man. Wow. I wish I had the chance to. Ooh, yeah. Look, man, what I'm saying is, you know what? Let me tell you what I did a few years ago. I went on a college campus. Now, look, it wasn't in the like a little bit outside the campus. They have restaurants and like pizza places and like they got hangout places. I don't know how I got it. I just wanted some kibbles. I was on a college campus or around one, and I drove up, parked, and I went in this little like restaurant joint, and Greg, if I had the ass and pussy signal, man, I would have pushed that motherfucker, wheeled that bitch out, and pushed the light on and be like, God, man, dude. But you know what? Also 612. When's the last time you went to happy hour? When's the last time you went to happy hour?
That's what I probably need to go to tomorrow because I plan on going to the bar tomorrow. I haven't been to happy hour like that.
When is the last time, or have you been?
I haven't. I've never been.
Let me explain what you got. Do you understand something? Okay, look, guys. There are women who
don't even drink happy hour.
I know, Greg. Hold on. I got it. I'm gonna try to explain this to him. I'm trying to take off the tricycle wheels. There are women that get thrown into the workforce, okay, after they're a senior in college, okay? And some of these women, whether they are 20-something, 30-something, or 40-something, cannot handle work or the job that they're in, and they need a break. As soon as work is over with, they go to the bars all over America, all over the world. There's happy hour everywhere. And you're telling me tell me why you've never been to happy hour, 612. Tell me why.
Man, I honest with you, I think I heard about it, but I never really paid attention to it to ever really go. I think around the hours that they say happy hours was, I was either probably working, and on the days off, I didn't think nothing of it because this is my normal routine. I ain't gonna lie, this is why I mainly pick up women. And I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all the truth.
Here we go.
The place, I'm gonna give you the truth. I'm gonna tell you the truth, man.
In church,
I holler at them anywhere. But I mainly, like, let's say if I'm at a Walmart or a Kroger's or something like that. Like, everybody that's in there that I see that I want to holler at, when they turn their back, I'm going to go ahead and, send them an invitation. Or if I'm probably at work or on the way coming back from work, I even holler at them in
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Now, Greg, is Cristal champagne or wine?
I don't know. I don't drink, remember?
Well, is Cristal champagne or wine, 612?
I think champagne.
Okay. Let me ask you a question. If I had a bottle, if I set two things of liquor, okay? There's a bottle of Cristal in front of you, okay? and then there's generic a Walmart box wine. Okay, which one are you gonna drink? Which one are you gonna drink and why?
I'm gonna with champagne because they're top notch. It's gonna taste better.
So then, why the fuck are you
gonna be a little bit more?
Wait. Then why the fuck are you scraping the barrel, getting the easy, broke down bitches that ain't got no drive or ambition to do shit?
That's the part, because I was trying to cheat the game, to be honest with you. I felt like, again, and I'm glad you said that to me, because you reassured something that my instinct would kind of tell me, like, bro, you can be better. Like, you kind of above those people you're talking to, and that's part of the reason you're getting silliness when you speak to them, because you're not dealing with real women. The females, that you need to go deal with some real women. So I think what it is, man, because I'm not nervous, I can't lie and say I'm nervous, because I'll say whatever to whoever and I conversate with them. But it's just that I got complacent. I was like, man, I know I can knock them out the box. And so what it is when it don't happen with them, when they do the silly things that a below average woman do, I'm looking at in myself, I'm looking at it like, man, I'm supposed to be above you. You supposed to just automatically be, because I'm me and you're you supposed to automatically cooperate with me. You know what I'm saying? I guess that's the part I was looking at. Now, hit the top notch woman not cooperated, I'd have been cool too, but I would have been like, but this below, just an average chick from the hood in Walmart walking by or something, her not doing, I'm looking at it like, man, you should look at me as an opportunity. How dare you play any games or whatever? You know, I guess this, to be honest, how we did that.
No, bro, you gotta change the whole way you look at it. You gotta change the way you look at chicks in general. You can go to Walmart if you just want a sparring session. You know, you kind of know which ones are sparring partners. You know which ones are going to be headliners.
Yes.
The sparring partners, and the headliners, you treat them like a headliner. The headliners set you up for bigger and better things. Sparring partners are who you're supposed to beat up on. They're like the wrestlers that never were any good. Used to get beat up every Saturday on wrestling.
The ham and eggers.
You know.
Yeah, and listen. Let me tell you what 612 is doing. Now, he's doing more than most guys, and I give you credit for that, but you're playing against a Pee-wee team. So all you're doing is just going out there every Sunday and just grabbing the football and walking from one end zone to the next, and they can't even tackle you. When you step up and go and play the professional athlete, that's when you got to watch film. That's when you got to work and crisp up your routes. You got to do more work, more exercise. You got to do more things. This is your problem, 612. Again, you got to understand something. We knew you were cheating the game by the shit you were saying. But finally, you came around and asked.
Yeah.
All this time. Because, dog, come on, man. I don't know why you guys, and again, I'm giving you a little credit, but why do y'all guys want to scrape the bottom of the fucking barrel when you have such beautiful women? Why scrape the bottom of the barrel, man?
Well, my company is up, but
you know some of these cute chicks are lonely, bro. Trust me. Even successful working women, they can be lonely.
Exactly.
They like to have fun. They like to have somebody around, and you know, and she might take you up a little bit. You know she's working.
Have you 612? Have you ever had a woman pull up in a nice BMW or Mercedes or something like that, a Lexus, something real nice, leather seats, give you the key and let you drive it?
No, I haven't.
Like I say, you motherfuckers never.
No, not no nice car.
How do y'all not live, man? This is what I'm talking about, living, dog.
Maybe they're intimidated, you know, sometimes, Dean, I guess. I don't know.
Well, they just know. Well, again, I'm going to give 612 credit because he is doing something. He ain't doing much. But compared to the other guys, you are doing something, 612. And that's what I give you credit. Now, 515-605-9373 is the number. Press 1 if you have a question. But 612, we'll throw you back in the queue, man. You got any other questions? Are you done? We got to keep you moving.
No, I'm gonna let somebody else get in, and I'm gonna fall back to the game. I'm gonna let somebody else.
All right, because I might have to I might reset the queue. I'm not sure. But what I want to say to you guys again, this is why we have shows like this to let you see where you're at, so you can gauge it. If you don't have the passion and drive and desire to want to go out there and meet women, then every day of your life, you're just going to get more and more intimidated.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. You remember did you see that Black Panther clip I put on my webpage, my Facebook, Greg?
Yeah. Nice.
What was the thing that he said? There are going to be conquerors. There's going to be those that are going to be conquered, and there's going to be conquerors. And then the motherfucker said, let me make sure I specifically say this because that shit was so fucking dope. I don't want to say it wrong. Let me see. Let me find where it says. Yeah, you can't be you can't be a nice guy being a. I think it was a night. Let me see what he said. No, it's hard. Here you go. It's hard for a good man to be a king. See, for a lot of you guys, y'all are nothing but good people that are y'all are like cave dwellers. You want to stay in the cave. You don't want to come out. You don't want to come out at all. You don't even want to go out to play. And then you wonder why women don't want to be with you or want to spend time with you because there's nothing about you, unfortunately, that you have to offer a woman. And that's why we're trying to push you to be greater and push you to be better so you can reap the rewards that we're reaping. All I'm saying to you guys out there that are listening, 515-605-9373 is the number, press 1. All I'm saying to you guys out there listening to me is that one day, man, you're going to blink and you're going to be 60-something years old, sitting at a bar, looking over your life and realizing that you have wasted your days of your youth have been wasted. Because you never had the balls to go outside your comfort zone, man. Greg, what you got on that, man?
Yeah, you just never took a chance, man. Men are going to always have regrets anyway because that's just the nature of a man. But you don't want to have a regret because you didn't try. You don't want to sit back and say, man, I could have done this, but I didn't try. I would have been good at this, but I didn't even try.
Yeah.
I would have done this, but I didn't try. Now, I tried this, I've tried that. Hey, it's what it is. That's a totally different feeling than knowing that you didn't even try.
Absolutely. Now, guys, again, we only have about 5 more minutes in the show. Since no one's want to make any moves. We got 5 minutes to go in the show. So if y'all want to call in, press 1. But if not, we're gonna keep this thing rolling. But you know what, Greg? Getting back to the last 5 minutes of the show, talking about the passion and desire, man. I loved retiring, you know what I mean, and getting out of the game. But you know how it is when you go to the supermarket, you go to the store, you go to Walmart, and you see them looking at you like, what you gonna do, old man? What you think? What you gonna do? You be like, man, fuck, man, I don't need to be out, man.
Hey, or you want to holler at old man.
No. I know, man. Oh,
they're real funny with it.
You know what's real funny is this, dog. This is the funny thing. When you're not trying to pick them up, but because you talk to them, they're so not. Hear me out, guys. They're so not used to hearing people talk to them that it's like you giving a stray cat milk. because you start to talk to them, and then they want to tell you their whole life story, and they want to get to know you better. They can't believe you're talk. You can talk without texting. You have a voice? What? Man, dog. Hold on. Let's bring in this call real quick. Area code 336, sir. What's your name? What's your question? What you got, man?
Yeah, this is Jay. I was calling to ask because I was thinking about what Greg said. He said something about there was a reason that the younger chicks want to deal with older guys, and he had a theory, but he never got to expound on it.
Greg, go ahead and tell him the theory. Go ahead and break it down, dog.
You know, you live in an era where a lot of chicks don't have a dad or have an older guy, and also they talk so much that they know that sometimes young guys just know how to jump up and down on pussy. They don't know how to get that pussy. They know that an old man can ride that shit out. They want the experience. You know, young girls have fantasies and shit. Like these boys that get these teachers and shit. We might have had a fantasy back in the day. We had no teachers that were willing to participate. These young chicks really have crazy fantasies about doing some crazy shit. And they know that an old man will climb on that ass.
I got you. I thought you was going in that direction. I just wanted to be.
They got you, man. Or a lot of girls may have had a dad that was kind of weak. That's another thing, because you got these metrosexual ass men, whatever the fuck that is, and they got these guys that will, you know, women like strong. They like strong personalities anyway. The animal kingdom, they do it, and everything else in the world, they do it. So when you are 100% alpha or 100% man, they find that shit attractive, especially when you got a motherfucking mouthpiece. If your mouthpiece is tight, oh, that's gonna make the pussy wet anyway, because it makes her mind it gets her mind going. She wonders, okay, what else?
All right, what's up?
I hear you.
So
no, I just said I hear him. You know,
right. So if you're older, you have another advantage than the younger guy, because most young guys today are too scared to talk to women. Even if you have, look, you can just start a conversation with these women, and they'll enjoy it. Because
their behavior is cookie cutter.
Right.
All the young guys act the way they see motherfuckers act on videos and all that bullshit. When you're older, you already say like, man, that's some old bullshit. So your behavior will stand out.
It's genuine.
Because you're odd now, but you're not odd because you're fucked up and crazy. You're odd because all that other shit they can get anywhere.
Yeah, there's no fluff. There's no you're actually yourself, and you stand out because you're not the cookie cutter trying to figure out who the fuck he is. You are who you are, and you standing on that shit.
Yes.
And they're gonna respect that shit.
And they're gonna want to sleep with that shit.
You can't never fake it in you.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So it's just something to think about, man. Do you have any other questions or anything?
I can't think of anything at this time, man. I just, you know, when Greg said that, I thought he was going in that direction, but I just wanted to hear.
No, not a problem, man. And thank you, man. We appreciate the call. We'll throw you back.
No doubt, man.
Yeah, because we're about to wrap. We're about to wrap this up and everything. But Greg, do you have any final words to say to these guys about having that passion and drive, man?
Hey, listen, man, everything in life is about competition, you know, and it's going to go with you in anything and everything that you do in this world. So, you know, prepare yourself to be the best of yourself for yourself, and the rest will take care of it, man. Never be afraid to fail. That's it.
Yeah.
Don't nothing be the failure but a try.
There you go. That's real talk. And guys, again, I just want to say to you guys, I appreciate y'all listening. If any of y'all are, if you want to know more about the texting toolkit, just go to themanmindset.com. Anybody have a question real quick that's in the queue, let us know. If not, we're going to keep it moving. But the most important thing that we want y'all to realize in this whole thing is your importance. And if you don't see the importance in you, nobody else will. So please remember that, guys. And hold on a second. 646, do you have a question real quick?
Yeah. How you doing, Steve? This is Al from New York. Yeah, I had a question about that texting toolkit.
Yes, sir.
Definitely intrigued by that. I'm definitely intrigued by that. Just go on the website and I can click on the link and I should be able to get it on the iPhone.
Well, yeah. Once you purchase a texting toolkit, you'll get a link and a password, okay? And you'll be able to access it.
Oh! I got to get it through PayPal.
Yeah. Once you purchase it, you'll get the information, but you'll matter of fact, let me see if I can pull it up. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick to show you if you're watching live. I don't know if I got that shit pulled up right. Let me see if I got it pulled up. Okay, so
yeah, you know.
So
I'm married.
Yeah, no.
I know we spoke a couple times before.
Hey, dog,
I'm married.
You gotta do what you do. But see, if you're looking,
it's still good to to keep to keep the sword sharp. Always good to keep the sword sharp.
Keep the whole fire burning, like Mr. Jackson said. You gotta keep the fire burning.
That's the branch.
Yeah, and I can keep
classes.
I can apply this on the
can.
Ladies.
Yeah, you can apply this to.
I got the kissing 101.
Yeah, you can. The thing about this texting toolkit is it's meant for your phone, so you can.
Okay.
Everything is right here at your hand, your palm of your hands. It's right here, so you'll be able to scroll up and access what you need, depending if it's text messages, classes. What is this? In updates. See the updates right there. When we start adding in the beginning in September, we're gonna. This is only lasting a month because I'm not sure when I'm going to release it. For the gold and the diamond versions of it. But right now I'm selling the platinum one. It's the platinum where you get unlimited.
Okay, so once you get the upgraded version, you gotta
This is the upgraded one that you're getting.
The info.
No, what you're gonna get, everything's gonna be listen. Once you
Hello?
can you hear me? 646, can you hear me?
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me? Hello, 646.
Hello?
Oh man. Yeah, can you hear me? 646, can you hear me? Hello.
Hello?
No, you're on. At 646, hello, are you there? You there? Hello.
Hello?
Can you hear me? Yes, hello. Can you hear us? 646. Hold on, let me see here. Let me see if I can. Let me see. Copy.
Hello?
Can you hear us? 646. Hello. Hold on, I'm gonna call him. Hold on, I'm gonna call you real. Whoa, shit. Hold on. All right, let me see if I can call him real quick and add him to the group call. Let me see if I can call him real quick. You gotta explain it to him. If real quick, then we'll end the show on that. But let me see if he answers the phone. All right,
hello?
Hey, what's up, man? Can you hear us now?
Yes.
All right, no, what I'm saying is that real quick to you. Is that once you get once you get this version, okay, which you can, it's only going to last this month. Once you get this, whatever I upload, it's going to be on here. You automatically going to have it. It's just I'll be able to it'll go into a text update. So the first update you'll get is probably it's going to be the dirty talk one or the flirt one. I don't know which one I'll put out. But once I do that, I'm going to announce it on my shows for you guys. I will always announce it to let you. I'll keep you in the loop, and then you'll be able to go into either the class or the text or one of the different categories, and it's going to be a whole new category. So it's yeah. So we're going to keep uploading more stuff as we go along. But yeah, oh man. But you'll get it absolutely free.
Oh, so it's kind of like your grandfathered in.
Yeah. You'll be great. Oh yeah, because it's got a lot of stuff right now. It's just that when
you give it cast the control code, the up down left right AB start on it.
Yeah. This because this is going to help. This is going to help you with everything. I'm talking about texting or talking to a woman. This is going to help you with everything. But what's good is once all this is done, now when we release the gold version and the diamond version, for those who buy those, they're going to get half of everything. They're not going to get anything. And anything else they're going to get that you give for free, they're going to have to pay for those things. But you'll get them absolutely free. So you don't have to, once you buy in August, you're set until the day I die. This shit dies or the electricity cuts out or something. But you'll have this motherfucker. 609, I'll bring you in 1 second. But yeah, you'll have this motherfucker for life, okay, man?
Yeah, yes, sir. Yo, Steve.
Yeah.
One thing, what you say about the gym. See, me and the wife go to the gym. Sometimes we'll do the classes.
Yes.
The yoga class.
Oh, man, dude.
There's one class that I see, a Zumba class. It's nothing but women.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing but women. These dudes don't know what the hell is going on out here. They got to get up in these gyms. Gyms that offer classes.
Guess what? Guess what I'll be uploading on this motherfucker. If it's not this one, it's going to be the next website, but it's going to be some gym game to talk to these women. More than likely, I'll put it on the texting toolkit. But I'm gonna give y'all some more. Oh man, I can't wait to give y'all so much. I got so many plans for you motherfuckers. So yeah, but I gotta grab 609 real quick. But yeah, 646. But
yes, sir.
Yeah, but no, I appreciate. Don't call me sir, goddamn it. I ain't that fucking old. But no, I got you covered, man. Huh?
Can I say one thing? Because you know my homie, he calls in. My man B, he calls in to talk to Maria. Sometimes we be chopping it up, and I put him on to you. And I've been hounding him about these business cards.
Yeah.
You got to get the business cards. Because you're out here single. Yeah. He got them. So
good.
He's maneuvering. He calls in, I see the progress. So,
good shit.
He's listening. Hopefully he's listening,
No doubt.
He's holding it down.
No doubt. And just remember, fam, if you get the text toolkit, go right into the classes and go into the branch. That's the branch. It's the third one down. You got classes, rules. Go into the branch because the branch is the most. That's when you ready to talk to Maria. You'll be able to utilize the branch, and you should be able to get it flow. So yeah, man. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right, fam. I'll holler at you later, man. Peace out, man. Let me go ahead and grab this last call real quick. 609. What's your question, big dog? What you got, man? Uh, 609. Going once. You there? Hello, 609. All right, I guess they're not there. 609, going once. 609, you there? Hello. You press 1. You there, 609? Okay. Well, 609, last time.
Hello?
Yeah, you there? Did you have a question, 609?
Hello?
Yeah, did you have a question? 609.
Yeah, not really. I really have a question.
Okay.
A lot of things I got to deal with.
You got who?
A lot of issues. Like
you got a lot of issues. What are you talking about? I can talk to you real quick. What issues you have? What's up, man?
Nah, I'm talking to this girl at the job. I'm not really sure if she's my type because she's a little taller than me. Height differential.
So what does that have to do with anything?
And everything, but. Nah, because before I even got the number, she said she needed money to get her hair done, and I gave it to her. That I did, but I still don't got her phone number. I didn't ask for it. That I did wrong by me giving her money.
Yes. You're new to us, huh? You're new to this show, aren't you?
Yeah.
You never ever give a woman any kind of money until she sucked your dick, fucked you, or jerked you off. You never ever do that. Ever. Did I say ever? Ever. Okay?
Yeah.
Because you've already let me tell you something, young man, real quick. you showed her that you're weak. You're showing her that you're thirsty and needy because you're paying.
Okay.
You gave her money, and what did you get out of it?
Nothing.
Exactly, my friend.
Not even a phone number.
Well, you're not supposed to get a phone number. You're supposed to give her your number. But you're new to us, so it's okay. But what I want you to do is make sure you listen to the shows. Call in. We have a show Friday at 6:00 Eastern Standard Time. Or add me to Facebook and call in when you can, and we'll talk to you, okay? Because if you need help, man, this is what this show is about, dog, okay? We're here to help you, okay? Look, it's tough love, but we gonna get you out of that fucking situation. Either she gonna get on her knees and give you some head, or you gonna fucking move the fuck on, man, okay? That's the attitude, okay, man?
All right.
Okay, so look, hey, just hang in there, okay? Hang in there. Matter of fact, if you want to do this, look, tell me your send me an email, tell me your situation, and what I will do for you, I will make a video YouTube. Won't mention your name. I'll just read the email, and I'll do a video YouTube to help you and any other guy that's in your situation out, if you want to do that, okay? Because we're here to help you, okay, man?
All right.
Okay, so, hey, keep your head up, man. It's okay, dog, but, hey, you might have to charge this one to the game, okay, fam?
All right.
All right, man. It's all good.
All right, thank you, bro.
All right, no problem. Guys, www.themanmindset.com, guys. Make sure y'all go there. Free information, free boot camps, free everything. There's a lot of free information there. Make sure y'all check that out. If y'all have any questions, send me an email, send me a number, and we will talk for a few minutes if you're ready to move on and learn what we're here to teach. But outside of that, guys, I got to get ready to go. I have nothing but love for you guys, man. Y'all have a very good weekend. Don't forget to check us out Friday, 6:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We do the Lucario 1-hour show. So call in. Let's chop it up then, guys, all right? Other than that, man, I'm the Dean, man. This is the Man Mindset, guys. Holla at you motherfuckers later, man. Peace. All right, guys. I will see y'all later. Y'all have a good night, man. Peace out, man. Let me see. Yeah, it's acting up. I'm sorry, guys, if it's acting up, man. I apologize, man. But yeah, just check out the information. Y'all go to the Man Mindset. Click on the my ugly little birthday picture, my when I was a little kid, and you'll see all the information about the Texan toolkit or the stuff that we have on sale. All right, guys, I'm Dean. Holla at y'all guys later. Peace.